Hello, Sanjeev. I'm good. What about you? Hello, hi. How's everyone?
Mm. Uh, I'm not sure what's happened to my device. Usually I have this, um, there's a feature of voice focus on Microsoft which I use. So, the background noise isn't really audible, but for some reason it's not working. I have no idea why. So, like, I'm sorry if the audio quality is a little low today. I have no idea how it got ruined or how to fix it. So,
That's that. Okay, let's start with Sanju. Buffering हो रहा है. On my end, everything seems fine personally. I don't know what to tell you, Sanju. Okay, you know what? Give me like a minute. Let me see if I can fix this. Mm, okay, is that like better? Is that worse? I just, I'm just trying to sort of fix if, whatever issues going on with my software. Um, I know I'm audible right now, but is the voice quality?
as I've mentioned before, um, my noise cancellation is not working well, and it just started yesterday. I have no idea how it started. I have no idea how. So it's like picking up the, lowest of the noises around me. So, it's like, I could drop, like yesterday, I could hear the watchman blowing whistles outside, Baju ki gali ka awaaz bhi aa raha tha. This is how sensitive my mics become because my noise cancellation is not working. And it's driving me crazy. Because again, I live in India, so, desi household, very noisy, even if it's just one person. And you can hear my dad hitting mosquitoes in the other room as well, It's driving me crazy. My noise cancellation would only pick my voice up, and now it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? I'm sorry, everyone. Just like, there's nothing I can do about it. My device is updated, you know, my hardware is well, my software is going well. It's just, I have no idea what's wrong here. So just like, I'm sorry if the audio quality sucks today. Hopefully it somehow fixes itself, है ना? माता दया करो. But yeah, because I really want to, be regular with my streams and like even what is that? Like even today I have guests, who will visit a little later and I know I won't be able to stream usual late hours and so like that's why I'm streaming so early today. And like I really want to be like regular and consistent and I'm even like I've even started recording like pickup eye readings and all of that and like just when I want to be better, things go south and it's driving me crazy. So there was your rant for the day. So sorry again if you can hear background noises today because I have no idea why the noise suppression is not working today. In fact, this is after one filter in OBS. You want to hear the total noise, I can make you hear it. It's just, I have no idea how to fix this. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, I'm sorry for, um, again, okay, as this is not a later stream, okay, if you want your reading, you'll have to be present during your reading, okay, or I'll skip you. When I'm reading you, like I'm doing Sanju right now, I'll call out, Sanju, it's your turn, and you'll have to respond. Okay, if you do not respond, I will skip you. Okay, because unlike, late hours where, you have to sleep, and I understand. And that's when it's okay for you to not be present during your stream. This is an early hour, and you're required here. No exceptions. Okay. Sanju, Satyanand Prabhu's current feelings for you, no contact. Okay. Hmm. First thing, he thinks that you're very strong. Uh, he also wants, things either go very fast or at least somewhat fast. And in his career front, okay, he thinks that कि वो कहीं ना कहीं lack कर रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं he's not hmm, fast as in like career wise I think कहीं ना कहीं ये अटक चुके हैं and he feels that I think I heard this from a guy, ठीक है. I don't know if he's right or not, but while women have a biological clock, men have a financial clock. Again, I'm not saying this is true. I don't know if it is. And you know how women are like, there's an age where they're fertile and they want to get married as soon as possible. Men want to get married when they're financially stable, when they're at like a position where they they can provide their family with certain luxuries and stuff that they
The best of everything. So if men are not at that stage, they do not want to get married. So there's this thing that, he wants to grow career-wise, get in a place where he can, provide. I think बचपन में इन्होंने बहुत financial instability देखी है. Voice is clear now? I have no idea. No, Rush, you are much later. There,
then there's you. Clear? I don't think so, Sanju. But okay, thank you for letting me know. Either way, um,
anyways. तो आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं इन्होंने बचपन में फाइनेंशियल लैक देखा है जब पैसे नहीं थे या कुछ चीज़ों के लिए इनको स्ट्रगल करना पड़ा तो ही वांट्स टू बी इन अ पोजीशन जहाँ वो फाइनेंशियली प्रोवाइड कर सकें देन वांट्स टू थिंक अबाउट बीइंग इन अ रिलेशनशिप एंड ऑल बट एंड ही वांट्स दैट टू हैपन क्विकली तो लाइक वो that's where he wants to go fast like he wants his career to grow quickly so that he can continue doing things he wants to and get into the relationships he want to take steps in his life that he wants to because a lot of times see in this world money is important no matter how much we say it's not it still is right and that's the thing. Okay, Farheen, Mona, you are next. Please wait for your turn. I'll call you out. I already told you that thinks you're strong, Sanju. But see, these are just one card readings. Whatever card comes through is what I'll tell you. I cannot sit there and focus on a question and try finding answers. That is, if you want a specific answer, specific detail, you'll have to buy a reading. ठीक है? Farheen. आपके लिए ना एक गाना चैनल हुआ है. Mm-hmm. There are two parts of this reading, okay? When we talk about his intentions and feelings for you, एक ये clear है that you know he wants to marry you, he wants to take this on an official level. हाँ, for you, for him. ये चाहते हैं कि see, it's 250 per question. That is like a standard rate, but it also depends on you where you are financially, and it's more of a suggestion rather than a rigid fixed amount, if that makes sense. ठीक है? Anyways, Farheen, the two parts of your reading, ठीक है? Uh, this person does want to marry you, but also there's, you know, a need for getting intimate physically and all of that. So, while the major goal here is to get married, there's also that aspect that, you know, he wants to get intimate with you and all of that. But the song, I don't know what movie the song belongs to. माहिया मेरे मन जाने आ जाने माहिया मेरे माही जाने आ जाने किंदा सोना सोना तू हाँ. Yes, Kinna Sona, but not, I don't know. 1 second, let me find the song. Not, not that one. It's called, it's from Bhag Johnny, not the Siddharth Malhotra wala. ठीक है? App. So, हाँ, Farheen, that was like a channeled song for you. Yes, Mona, thank you. So he does want to get married. See, that is like the end goal, but he also feels like, you know, he wants to take things further in this relationship. He wants to, you know, sort of get closer to you on a physical level as well. As for you want to start a restaurant business with him, will he agree? Okay. He wants to support you like that, but financially he's a little unstable right now. So that is that. Plus, like he doesn't want कि like money आप दोनों के relationship के बीच में आए. ठीक है? Because money ruins a lot of relationships, है ना? Like कितना भी गहरा relationship हो, जब पैसे की बात बीच में आती है ना, तो relationships mostly खराब हो जाते हैं. So he wants to keep that money aspect away from your relationship. ठीक है? Mona, will Farhad agree to fix the relationship after Whatever you told in call and text. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hmm. Uh, short answer is no, Mona. ठीक है? He's a little egoistic. ठीक है? When you point out things he could improve in, or when you point out things he's bad at, he feels that you've personally attacked him. Okay? Rather than understanding that you are here to, understanding कि you are trying to save this relationship, he's like कि ये मुझे attack कर रही है, that you're attacking him, and he's taking it on his ego, like that's hurt his ego, and he feels that, he feels very attacked. Okay, so it will be a little difficult for him to fix things. Okay, it could be a struggle, it will lead to a few fights here and there as well, but eventually he will. ठीक है? Sujata, if you're here, let me know. Next is Rush C, and let's see who's next. Dibya, Sujata, Rush C, Dibya. Any of you here, let me know. Okay, Dibya's here. What's coming towards you? Let's see. All the best, Mona. What's coming towards you, Dibya? Okay, full circle completion. ठीक है? I don't know where you are in your life right now, even financially. ठीक है? If you're struggling financially, that will also improve. If you don't have a romantic partner, he will also come into your life. If you want to get married, you'll get married soon as well. If you want kids, you'll have kids soon as well. Okay? So this is like a full circle completion. Whatever was missing from your life will be there in your life. It will come towards you very soon. But you will have to stay strong during these moments of when you're doubting things. Will things work out? Will you get all these things? So those moments where you're doubting and wondering where things are going, whether or not you'll experience all of this, right? So, in those moments of doubt, stay strong, and in the end, things will work out for you. Okay? Wow, it's raining. Um, Again, I'm giving Sujata Thakur Rashsi a moment to reply. Let me know if either of you are here, or I will have to skip you. Rashsi Sujata Thakur. Okay. Anu, are you here? Let me know. Hello, Desha. Hello, Jayashree. I will call you out when it's your turn. No, Sonali, you are not skipped. I've skipped Sujata Thakur right now because when I called her out, she was not there. And as it's not past 12 o'clock, all of you are required to be here, be present while I'm doing your reading. Okay. Anu, are you here? Let me know. Rainy day, if you're here, let me know. Okay, rainy day. Love your name though. An intuitive message from the universe. Okay. Hello, Saloni. Okay. Rainy day, I see you've experienced some sort of heartbreak, some sort of pain recently. Understandable, as hurtful as it is, you have to realize that sometimes, things happen for your better good. Okay. All of that, all of that has happened for your sake. Okay. It's happened for your own good. And you have to realize that whatever is left, whatever went out of your life, it was again for your own good. Some things in the long term only hurt you. And if you've lost friends recently, if you've been cheated on, or if you were waiting for an opportunity and it never came, I'm talking about those things. Okay. So when you've suffered through all of that, it was sort of like a reminder. I'm assuming the audio is better now. Okay, Anu, I will do you next, only because you did respond before as well. Okay, so I'll give you a pass. Other than that, remember, while I'm doing your reading, you're required to be here. If you're not here, I will. Yes, rainy day, that's what I'm telling you about. All of this pain is because, there were certain karmas you had to burn through. you know there were certain things you had to face, but you also have to realize that the universe, God, has taken away all the terrible things out of your life. Okay, nothing you were meant to experience, meant to enjoy, has left your life. Okay, what's truly yours will always be yours. And if all of this has been out of your life, it means that it was never yours. Okay. I know it sounds a little confusing, but bear with it. Okay. Hear me out. And another thing is that good things are coming your way. I know it's a little difficult to believe. I know it's a little difficult to understand. But yes, good things are coming your way, and they're coming through very soon. This June is going to be a little life changing for you in a very subtle way. Okay. But you have to realize that whatever's happened has happened for good. Okay. If something bad's happened, as terrible as it sounds, it's also come with divine protection. Okay. Sometimes your worst rejections are your most important protections. Okay. So keep believing that that the universe is working for you, not against you. Okay. All these things are happening for you, not to you. Okay. There's there's a song. that's coming through for you. It's called pronoia. Um, Let me see if I've got the name right. The opposite of paranoia, pronoia is the only thought that's in your face. Yeah, I've got the name right. It's called pronoia. I will share the link with you because I'm not sure if you've gotten the name right. Okay. Rush, yes, you did miss your turn. I called you out plenty of times, so I had to skip you, unfortunately. As it's not past 12 and it's pretty early my time, all of you are required to be here for your turn. Okay. So that was the song channeled for you, Rainy Day. Listen to it. Let it be the title track of your life. Okay. Anu, if you're here, let me know. Mm, After Anu, we have Chelsea. Chelsea. I hope I've said your name right. Thank you, Rainy Day. And lots of love to you. I know it's a difficult time for you, but you'll get through this, okay? I have faith in you. Okay, Chelsea, let's do yours. Will Daryl talk to you soon? Uh, no, I don't know how to say this, but no, Chelsea. This person is running around doing all sort of nonsense rather than communicating with you. You know, you're out here trying to be a really good friend, a really good person, and this person's just sitting there with a victim mindset, being like, world's wronged me sort of energy, and rather than owning up to the things that have happened, sometimes we cause our own misery, right? So instead of sitting here and be like, okay, I caused this, he's like, universe is always like that, I'm always the only one struggling, and blah 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 blah. So he's sort of victimizing himself, while you're out here being a really good person, being a very non toxic person, a really good friend as well. This person respectfully has their head in their bottom. So, not really in the mindset to be a good, mature adult. Okay. And I don't know what's the easy way of saying these. I'm sorry, Chelsea. But sometimes, we hear things we don't want to hear. Okay, Anu, um, Mahadev ji's guidance for your relationship with your family. ठीक है. अनु, पहले तो देखो, कुछ चीज़ें हम कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते. जैसे फैमिली होती है, ऐसा नहीं कि हम उनको छोड़कर भाग सकते हैं, है ना? कभी कभार यू हैव टू एक्सपीरियंस थिंग्स, बिकॉज देखो, जब हम बिफोर वे बॉर्न वी अग्री टू ऑल ऑफ दिस, ठीक है, कि हमारी फैमिली ऐसी होगी, वैसी होगी, एंड वी आर इन्फॉर्म्ड ऑल ऑफ दिस, है ना? तो you've agreed to being a member of this family. तो कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा है ना कि आप इनसे भाग नहीं सकते, पीछा नहीं छुड़ा सकते, ठीक है? बट एट द सेम टाइम ऐसा नहीं कि आप दुबक के बैठ जाओ, ठीक है? उन लोग कुछ बोल रहे हैं, आपको दिन भर ताने मार रहे हैं, तो ऐसा नहीं कि ना आप बिल्ली बने बैठ जाओ, भीगी बिल्ली बने चूहे के बिल में घुस जाओ ना, ठीक है? गलत बोल रहे हैं तो बोलो, फैमिली है तो क्या हुआ? सिर्फ बड़े हैं इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपकी डिसरिस्पेक्ट करेंगे या आपको नीचा दिखाएंगे, है ना। जो चीज़ गलत है वो गलत है, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ कौन कर रहा है। ठीक है, आई नो थोड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट होता है बड़ों को बोलना, लेकिन कभी कभार ज़रूरी भी होता है। ठीक है, लेट्स सी हु इज नेक्स्ट। सलोनी गुप्ता। हेलो सैच गर्ल। सलोनी गुप्ता, आर यू हियर? लेट मी नो। देशा में। Sonali Thakur, I do not see your question here. When did you post your question? Okay, Desha, let's do you. You have a small jewelry side hustle thing, are quite stagnant right now. Do you see any progress in the coming days? If you don't mind, Desha, I would love to, have a look at your collection and share it with uh, the people I know. Because, I'm a girl's girl. We have to look out for each other. That is if you're comfortable. Okay, let's see about it though. Hmm. Um, I think somewhere you lack a social media presence. Okay, you have to realize that even though it's a side hustle, you have to treat it like it's a priority. Okay, because see, there are people out there in that business that are, for them it's a full-time job, you know so your competition is people who treat it as a full-time job. So a little effort and a lot of patience, it will grow, no doubt, but you'll have to be patient and grow a social media presence. See, I know you're not from India, okay, um, but sometimes, see, if let's assume you have an Instagram page, right? And Instagram sees that there's some sort of engagement on your page, it's going to show your page to other people on their, for you pages and all of that, right? So engagement helps as well, a little one single like goes a long way. Saloni, are you here? Let me know. Jayashree, are you here? Let me know. Manukamna, if you're here, let me know. Okay, Saloni is here. मैं अपने लाइफ पार्टनर से कब तक मिलूंगी और कैसा होगा वो एंड प्रोफेशन। ओके, इतना सारा डिटेल तो नहीं आएगा सलोनी, लेकिन जितना डिटेल आता है देखते हैं। ओके, हैव यू हर्ड द सॉन्ग लवर्स बाय, it was by, what's the name? Uh, Lovers was by Taylor Swift, right? So, हाँ, that was the channel song for you, ठीक है? अब जाके सुन लेना. As for how the person's going to be, very patient, ठीक है? कहीं ना कहीं ये डिवाइन ही आप दोनों को एक दूसरे से मिलाएगा. भगवान आप दोनों को साथ मिलाएगा, ठीक है। सो यू कैन मीट इन सम रिलीजियस प्लेस ड्यूरिंग अ रिलीजियस डे, और सम सॉर्ट ऑफ इन्वॉल्वमेंट फ्रॉम द डिवाइन, ठीक है। सोच लो मंदिर जा रहे थे आप, वहाँ मिल गए, या कुछ जन्माष्टमी टाइप का कोई फेस्टिवल आ गया, वहाँ वो टाइम पे मिले आप, अम, या सोच लो कि आप किसी दुकान से कुछ खरीदने गए भगवान की चीज़, सोच लो फूल ही लेने चले गए आप, और ये इंसान भी फूल ले रहा था तब भगवान के लिए, ठीक है। सम सॉर्ट ऑफ कनेक्शन विद द डिवाइन इज देयर। एंड जुलाई जुलाई से लेकर सितंबर के बीच में आप दोनों मिल सकते हो। हम्म, अम, किसी नदी के पास भी मिल सकते हो, ठीक है। बहुत पेशेंट इंसान है, फाइनेंशियली एक अच्छे पोजीशन में है, ही कुड बी अ बिजनेस ओनर, ठीक है। बट हाँ, दैट्स ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन आई गॉट फॉर यू। हेलो, हाय, जयश्री, आर यू हियर? लेट मी नो। मनोकामना वाज हियर, राइट? फ्लैट पे आया था पर सडनली। ओके, लेट्स सी। सुजाता, यू आर नेक्स्ट, ठीक है। मनोकामना के बाद आप ही हो। एंड एवरी वन इन द क्यू, यू डोंट हैव टू स्पैम, ठीक है। I've received your message, and when it's your turn I will call you out. तब आप रिस्पॉन्ड कर लेना, आपको आपका रीडिंग मिल जाएगा। बार बार क्वेश्चन पोस्ट करने से आपका टर्न जल्दी नहीं आएगा, उल्टा आप मुझे ही कंफ्यूज कर दोगे, ठीक है। मनोकामना, दिस इज समवन हुज गॉट लाइट हेयर, ठीक है। जिनके बाल थोड़े लाइट हैं, सोच लो ब्लॉन्ड होंगे, या तो हाईलाइट करा रखा है, या एज ही इनके बुढ़े हो चुके हैं, तो लाइक वाइट बाल वो सब होते हैं ना। तो दिस इज सम ओल्ड पर्सन ओनली, जिन्होंने जाके ढिंडोरा पीटा है, या इवन इफ दोज भाई बहन जाके बोले भी हैं, इन्फॉर्म किए हैं लैंडलॉर्ड को, आग लगाई है किसी बुढ़ी औरत ने, कि लाइक मैंने ना ये इंसान को ना वहाँ जाते देखा था, ये इसके घर में एक लड़का आया था, टाइप्स, ठीक है। एक अंगार लगाने वाली जो है, जो मेन जिसने ये केओस स्टार्ट किया है, वो एक बुढ़ी इंसान है। हाँ, उनकी मम्मी के बाल वाइट हैं क्या? बुढ़े हो गए हैं वो, तो लाइक डेफिनेटली हाँ, तो लाइक डेफिनेटली उनकी मदर ने बोला था। उनको आपसे कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, उनको बस, कुछ लोग होते हैं ना कि उनको ना कलेश करे बिना ना दिन नहीं कटता उनका। लाइक आज कलेश नहीं किया तो यार दिन खराब हो गया टाइप्स, ठीक है। तो शी इज़ लाइक दैट कि कलेश नहीं किया मैंने, किसी का लाइफ मैंने खराब नहीं किया है, मेरा दिन कैसे कटेगा। और आप सामने दिख गए एंड शी इज़ लाइक चलो आज तो मेरी पार्टी हो गई। मे बी कलर कराती होंगी वो, आई डोंट नो। बट लाइक क्योंकि जड़ से वाइट दिख रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि लाइक पूरे बाल वाइट हैं। इट्स लाइक रूट्स के पास वाइट दिख रहे हैं। सो लाइक पर्सनल कुछ दुश्मनी वो सब नहीं है। पर्सनल दुश्मनी नहीं है, बस लाइक कलेशी औरत है। लाइक यार खुद का जिंदगी संभाल लो ना, बाकी सब देख लेंगे अपना। ठीक है सुजाता, व्हाट इज कमिंग टुवर्ड्स यू? आई एम अज्यूमिंग आपको हिंदी में रीडिंग चाहिए। सुजाता, आपकी लाइफ में आई थिंक यू रिसेंटली लॉस्ट समथिंग। ठीक है, आपके हाथ से या तो कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी गई है या कुछ ख़त्म हो गया है। डोंट क्राई अबाउट, ठीक है। आपकी लाइफ से जो गया है आपके अच्छे के लिए गया है, ठीक है। सोचो मेरे मुट्ठी में कचरा भरा है, ठीक है। तो अगर सामने से मुझे गिफ्ट में देने वाला था, कोई सोना देने वाला था, कोई गोल्ड गिफ्ट करने वाला था, उसके लिए मेरे हाथ में जगह का है, कचरा है ना। तो मुझे गोल्ड लेना है तो मैं क्या करूँगी, पहले मेरे हाथ खाली करूँगी तो गोल्ड गोल्ड लूँगी ना। सेम थिंग विथ यू, आपकी लाइफ में कचरा था, गॉड को रियलाइज़ हुआ कि आपकी लाइफ में कचरा है। एंड तो वही कचरा क्लीन किए हैं आपकी लाइफ में। तो आपकी लाइफ से जो गया है इट वाज ऑक्यूपाइंग योर स्पेस अननेसेसरीली। आपकी लाइफ में एक अच्छा इंसान आने वाला है बहुत जल्दी। एंड या तो उड़ीसा का है या महाराष्ट्र का है, ठीक है। दोनों में से एक जगह से है ये इंसान जो आ रहा है। या तो ये दो जगह का है या नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया का है, ठीक है। हेलो केतीश, लेट मी नो व्हाट योर क्वेश्चन इज। ठीक है, तो दैट पर्सन कमिंग टूवर्ड्स यू, तो आपकी लाइफ में जो गया है उसकी रिप्लेसमेंट में गॉड ने आपकी लाइफ में और बेटर इंसान भेज रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो लुक फॉरवर्ड टू इट, जो चले गया सो चले गया, उसके बारे में ज़्यादा रोना नहीं है। हेलो सैज गर्ल, right now I'm doing Katie's reading. After Katie, we have Himani, then Saj Girl, then Arpita Dubey, then we have Neelam, then we have Sumi, then we have Tanisha, then we have Rain, and so on and so forth. Okay. Uh, I know. Thank you, Manokamna. It's always a pleasure to have you. Um, Time lagega. It'll take some time, Tanisha. Okay, Katie, let's do your reading. You know, Katie, both of you were doing fine. Um, Someone's recently spoken to him, which sort of triggered this fight. Okay, someone who's like, it could be in his friend group. Tanisha. Okay, here's what we'll do, Tanisha. Right now I'm doing Katie's reading, ठीक है? Katie के बाद हिमानी का करती हूँ. If she's not here, I'll do yours, ठीक है? And even if she's here, I'll do her reading, then I'll do yours, ठीक है? That is the best I can do for you. Okay, Katie. Someone's recently filled his ears about you. Like, you know, he's doing so much. He's taking care of your kids and he's taking care of your kids. He's, you know, providing for them, even though he's not doing that much. You know, he's doing like the bare minimum. But one of his friends, especially a female friend, has been like, you know, oh, you do so much, you're not rewarded enough, you know, she's not grateful enough. She's, you know, it's better if you walk away and like, you know, just filling his ears with all of this nonsense that makes him feel like, oh, you know, I'm like actually not being treated well, or you know, oh, I'm actually not being treated with the love and respect I deserve. Like, even though he's done nothing to deserve it, you know, even though you're being kind when it comes to all of this, and he's just being a clown at this point, you know, I have no better word to use. Um, Sorry to all the clowns out there, but yeah, you know, it's just like a third party interference between the two of you. Someone who's just been like filling his ears nonsense about this relationship, and it will get better, you know. What? The audacity of this guy, you know. Like, how delusional do you have to be to blame someone else like that? Like, you've been nothing but nice to him, you know. Like, God, Kitty, how many times have I told you to leave this man, you know? You deserve so much better. And you still held on because you love him, you know. And this delusional, idiotic clown in your life. He's so infuriating. The audacity of this man, you know, he's just a man in paper. I see no trait of him being a man ever. But yeah, things will get better once this, you know, woman is out of the picture, which she will be. Another thing is that recently, soon he's going to have a little financial gain, improvement in his career. That's sort of going to make him feel better and take his mind off of this, whatever this woman's been feeding him, whatever nonsense she's been telling him. Katie, you cannot live in fear, okay? You've already done so much for this family. You've already done so much for him, and if he thinks you're ungrateful for it, he's the one being ungrateful, okay? You've held this relationship. Honestly, you're the one, we, you're like the only person keeping this relationship alive. You deserve to feel annoyed sometimes. You deserve to feel unappreciated sometimes. You deserve to feel what you're feeling. You shouldn't have to change what you're feeling just because it would make him uncomfortable. you know like, if it makes him uncomfortable, okay, great, let him feel uncomfortable, because he's the one causing that pain. Like, imagine you hitting me, okay, you hit me, I get hurt, and I'm not crying because I feel that you will be unhappy. you know like, you literally hit me, I'm hurt because of you. I'm allowed to cry about it. You're lucky I'm not hitting you back. Like, this is how annoyed, irritated your spirit guides are with him. At this point, they just want you to, like, grab his head and bang it on the wall. I'm sorry, don't do it, please. Um, but yeah, they're very annoyed with him, with the whole situation. He will. He'll understand soon. Is there like an eclipse coming soon? He's going to get better around that eclipse. Yeah, just leave him alone. Like, if I was in your place, I wouldn't have even tolerated him. So you are a saint of a woman. Teach me your ways. I would like to have half the patience you do dealing with this clown. Okay, Himani Chauhan, are you here? Let me know. I'm not sure actually. I don't keep up with eclipses. There's one on September 7th. March, September. Yes, September. It's a total lunar eclipse. So yeah. Sure. हिमानी, फ्यूचर स्पाउस से कब मिलोगे? थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्रस्टिंग मी with your time, space, and energy. I hope your reading resonated, and I hope I'm given the honor to read for you again, Katie. हिमानी, फ्यूचर स्पाउस से कब मिलोगे आप? हम्म जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, सितंबर में मिलोगे? वेट करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन मिल जाओ। एंड हिमानी, रिमेंबर, ठीक है, आपका फ्यूचर स्पाउस है, आपके होने वाले पति हैं, तो ही इज़ नॉट गोइंग एनीवेयर। ठीक है, वो कहीं नहीं जा रहे। यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन योर सेल्फ, लव योर सेल्फ एंड केयर फॉर योर सेल्फ। ठीक है, डोंट वेट कि मेरा पति आएगा तो मैं खुद से प्यार करूंगी ना। तनीषा, you'll have to send me your question, ठीक है, वरना I'll have to search for it और पूरा लिस्ट खराब हो जाएगा. Sag girl, are you here? Let me know. अर्पिता दुबे. हिमानी, देखो अच्छी चीज़ों को टाइम लगता है. देखो हीरा तराशना है तो उसको तराशना पड़ता है, लेकिन अगर कोयला ही चाहिए तो खदान से ही मिल जाता है ना. सो गुड थिंग्स टेक टाइम. हाँ बाबा, हीरा ही मिलेगा. तनीषा, देखो जब चीज़ें ऐसे होती है ना कि लाइक नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि मैं क्या करूँ, है ना, बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है और लगता है कि यार हर जगह तो यही इंडिकेशन मिल रहा है कि चीज़ें सुधरने वाली हैं लेकिन सुधर नहीं रही हैं. तो एक चीज़ होती है कि कई बार ना बैकग्राउंड एनर्जीज बहुत होती हैं, ठीक है. या तो आपका पास्ट कर्म हो सकता है, या किसी ने तंत्र मंत्र टाइप कर दिया, या किसी की बुरी नज़र लग गई, है ना. या कभी कभार कुछ चीज़ें अपने लिए होती ही नहीं है ना. तो कई सारी चीज़ें होती हैं. आपके लिए तनीषा जो गाइडेंस मुझे आ रहा है इज़ यू हैव टू रिलाई ऑन अ गॉड, ठीक है. आप माँ गौरी की स्तुति सुना करो, ठीक है, पढ़ा करो. अगर आपको याद हो सके तो याद भी कर लो. देखो, गौरी माता इज ऑल अबाउट लव, ठीक है. जैसे सीता माता अपने स्वयंवर से पहले राम भगवान को मांगे थे गौरी माता से, है ना, गौरी पूजन करके. और रुक्मणी माता जो हैं, जब कृष्ण भगवान वो गुफा में अटक गए थे और उनको बाहर खून मिला था जामवंत जी के साथ जब लड़ाई चल रही थी, तब भी उन्होंने गौरी माता को ही बुलाया था. तो जब लव रिलेटेड चीज़ें होती हैं ना, तो हम माँ गौरी की तरफ बढ़ते हैं, ठीक है. भैरव बाबा का परमिशन चाहिए होता है माँ गौरी से मिलने के लिए, ठीक है. माँ गौरी से पहले वो क्षेत्रपाल बन के उनके ना प्रोटेक्टर बन के खड़े होते हैं. तो भैरव बाबा की परमिशन लेके माँ गौरी की स्तुति करो आप, ठीक है. भैरव बाबा इज ऑल अबाउट डिटैचमेंट, ठीक है. नो सैज गर्ल, वेट फॉर योर टर्न, आई विल बी डूइंग यू नेक्स्ट, ठीक है. जब चीज़ों से डिटैचमेंट होता है ना, आपको ये सब दिखाना होता है कि ये सब माया है, कुछ रियलिटी नहीं है, तब आप भैरव बाबा को पकड़ते हो, ठीक है. आपको जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वो माँ गौरी के आशीर्वाद की है. इनफैक्ट आई विल शेयर विथ यू एक. लेट मी शेयर द गौरी स्तुति, ठीक है. आप ये सुना करो दिन. आप स्टार्ट करो, ठीक है. आप एक संकल्प लेके स्टार्ट करो कि मैं 9 दिन का संकल्प ले रही हूँ कि 9 दिन में मैं ये 16 बार सुनूंगी या पढ़ूंगी, ठीक है. ऐसे लेके स्टार्ट करो एंड 9 डेज आप कॉन्स्टेंटली 9 टाइम्स, हो सके तो 9 टाइम्स करो. और इवन बेटर अगर हो सके तो 16 टाइम्स ये सुनना है एवरी डे फॉर 9 डेज, ठीक है. Okay, Sag girl, was we with a woman last night. No. Short answer is no, Sajkul. We was not with a woman last night. He was sort of trapped in his own work, in his own things, but no, he was alone. Um, Aman Pandey's current feelings and next action block situation for अर्पिता दुबे. अर्पिता ब्लॉक आपने किया है या अमन ने किया है वो बता दो जरा. हम्म. ओके. अमन के साइड तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि यू नो ही इज सराउंडेड बाय लॉट ऑफ वुमेन कि लाइक आप अकेले नहीं थे इनकी लाइफ में ना और भी लड़कियां हैं. अम, जो अमन जिससे बात करता है ठीक है. बहुत ना छिछोरा इंसान है ये ठीक है. भले ही आपको ऐसा नहीं दिखाया था लेकिन कैरेक्टर का ये थोड़ा ढीला है. आपकी लाइफ से ये जो गया है आपके लिए अच्छा ही हुआ है ठीक है. आई नो थोड़ा मुश्किल है ये सुनना आपके लिए लेकिन ये इंसान जो गया है ना आपके लिए अच्छा ही हुआ है ठीक है. क्योंकि ये ज़िंदगी भर ना आपको ना सफ़र कराता था. सोच लो कि आपकी शादी हो गई है ना. आप एक ये घर लेट आ रहा है. खाना नहीं खा रहा है आप जो इतने प्यार से बना के देते हो. आपके साथ टाइम स्पेंड नहीं कर रहा है. देखे तो ही वॉज चीटिंग विद अदर वुमेन है ना. ऐसा इंसान है ये. इसका कैरेक्टर थोड़ा ढीला है. भले ही ऐसा बाहर से दिख नहीं रहा होगा लेकिन है. मैं बोल रही हूँ ना. एंड ही इज़ वेरी मैनिपुलेटिव ठीक है. इनको आपसे सिर्फ फिजिकल प्लेजर चाहिए था और कुछ नहीं और वो मिला नहीं तो वो ब्लॉक करके ऐसे भाग गया ठीक है. ऐसे कायर लोगों से आपका जो पीछा छूटा है आपका अच्छा ही हुआ है ठीक है. वेट फॉर योर परफेक्ट पार्टनर. वेट फॉर योर फ्यूचर हस्बैंड ठीक है. ये जो लाइफ से आपके गया है आपके लिए अच्छा ही हुआ है ठीक है. सुमी नो लव नॉट येट. Neelam, are you here? Let me know. I don't know if you've responded before. Neelam, are you here? Let me know. ना अर्पिता लाइक उनकी बहन ने भी मना किया होगा तो दैट्स अ टोटल डिफरेंट थिंग ठीक है. उसका भी मन होगा तो भी कोई बात नहीं लेकिन फ्यूचर में ना आपको ये सिर्फ दुख ही देने वाला था ठीक है. तो आपकी लाइफ से ये जो गया है ना अच्छा ही हुआ है. आप इसमें भगवान का आशीर्वाद आशीर्वाद मानो ठीक है. एंड फोकस ऑन गॉड. विजय की करंट फीलिंग्स. सुमी नेक्स्ट आप ही हो ठीक है. नीलम. एक चीज़ क्लियर है कि ये इंसान ना कांटेक्ट नहीं करना चाहता है ठीक है. ही इज़ ट्राइंग टू मूव ऑन फ्रॉम यू. देखो, आप ना इनके लिए सब कुछ करने के लिए रेडी थे, ठीक है। ये जैसे रखते आप रह जाते, है ना। आपको क्या ज़रूरी था कि ये आपकी लाइफ में रहे, लेकिन इनके साथ ये केस नहीं है, ठीक है। इनको तो लाइफ में भी बहुत कुछ चाहिए, एंड ये प्यार क्या होता है वो जानते ही नहीं है। कुछ लोग नहीं जानते हैं नीलम, लाइक अब मैं क्यों का जवाब तो नहीं दे सकती क्योंकि मुझे खुद नहीं पता, लेकिन कुछ लोग ना अटैचमेंट को प्यार समझ लेते हैं, ठीक है। उनको जैसे आपकी ब्यूटी से प्यार है, आप भगवान ना करे ऐसा हो, ठीक है। सोचो कि आपको कुछ हो गया, ठीक है, आपका फेस कुछ बदल गया, ठीक है, तो वो प्यार कम हो जाएगा इनका। ऐसा थोड़ी होता है प्यार। प्यार इज रिगार्डलेस ऑफ व्हाट हैपन्स टू योर बॉडी। प्यार आत्मा से होता है, प्यार सोल से होता है। इन्होंने आपकी सोल को जाना ही नहीं तो प्यार कैसे करेंगे, है ना। फ्यूचर हो सकता है, ऐसा नहीं है कि चांसेस नहीं है, लेकिन आप इनकी फीलिंग्स मांगे हो तो मैं वो बोल रही हूँ, ठीक है। ये मूव ऑन करने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हाँ, मैं ये बात झूठ नहीं बोलूँगी कि ये मूव ऑन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं आपसे, ठीक है। करना चाहते हैं लेकिन नहीं कर पाते हैं। सुमी, सुमी मैं क्या बोलूँ, ये कंफ्यूज्ड है इंसान, ठीक है। इन रियलिटी इवन दिस पर्सन इज कंफ्यूज्ड, ये नहीं जानता कि रियूनियन करना है या नहीं करना है, ठीक है। एंड इसका एक फ़नी चीज़ ये है कि इसको ना रियूनियन करेगा तो आज अभी तुरंत अभी कर लेते हैं टाइप्स है, या थोड़ा बोलोगे ना कि रुक जा भाई, मैं तुझे थोड़ा परख लूँ, चेक कर लूँ तुझे, है ना, ये बोलेगा ना, अब मैं नहीं करता। बच्चे होते हैं ना, वैसा बिहेव कर रहा है ये, कि या तो रियूनियन अभी हो जाएगा या तो बिल्कुल ना होगा। आप मुझे टॉय आज ही दिलाओगे या मैं ये खाना नहीं खाऊंगा, वो नहीं करूंगा, ये नहीं करूंगा, ऐसा है। नौटंकी है, थोड़ा इमेच्योर इंसान है ये। रेन, आर यू हियर, लेट मी नो। अच्छा, ओके सुमी, you've come from like a different account, अच्छा। मुझे लगा कि लाइक यू वर जस्ट रिस्पॉन्डिंग राइट नाउ, अभी किधर भाग गए। चैनल मैसेजेस फ्रॉम यू तो, ओके। um I don't know what song this is, Sumi, but not Sumi, sorry, Rain. Oh, that means we need a little cleansing of space. Okay. I don't know who this person is, Rain. Can you clarify what your relationship with this person is? because it's giving very Twilight vibes, if you like catch my drift. You know how the the moment Bella was like asking Edward, like, I know who you are and all of that drama. Like Edward is like hanging upside down from like a tree or something. I don't know. Because what I see is like he's hanging down, like head down, like sort of trapped in a branch, and he's looking at you like that. Oh, so like, I see. That is why that came through. You know, it's like he's moving to another country, right? So it's like he'll be on the other side of the planet, sort of vibe. And this guy's like, even if I have to look at you upside down, that's okay as long as I'm looking at you. So as long as both of you are in communication, as long as both of you keep talking, that's more than enough for him, because he'd rather have you in his life at some capacity than, not have you at all. Right? You matter more than, like, you matter more than some sort of um, rom-com version of what love stories and things like that should look like, you know. He's like, we don't have to go by the book, that sometimes these long distances don't work, sometimes this doesn't work, sometimes that doesn't work. No, we'll find our own rhythm. And as long as, we're true to each other and ourselves, that's more than enough. We'll figure out our own rhythm. That's such a sweet thing. We love an emotionally mature guy. Also, there's a channel song for you. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing who it was. Mhm. 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 Darling, just hold me close. Mhm. I don't know what that song is, but like I'm hearing very scattered lyrics, so I don't have anything to search it by. So I hopefully you know that song. You do, nice. Mm. Okay, let's see who else is left on the queue. Uh, okay. From my end, I've answered everyone's questions. If I've skipped anyone, let me know right now. Anyone I haven't read for yet, let me know. Sure, Rain. The links are in the pinned comments. Sure, ask away. Like, did you send a question via PayPal? Sure. Hmm. You know the blue, the blue for you somehow feels very divine. Okay, it's like, um, it's like you've knocked on a door, and you're waiting for the person to open that door for you. So this is like that moment where you neither belong to your past and neither have you stepped into your future. You're just sort of stuck in between. But let's see. Hmm. This moment is also for you to rest, okay? Because what's coming forward is a time in your life where you have to be very proactive, when you're given an opportunity you have to grab it like it's nobody's business, okay? you It's like universe is going to send multiple opportunities that you've been waiting on all together, right? So you have to be very active and ready and willing to put in that hard work to give yourself justice, to become your own sunshine. So this period is for you to rest, be a little prepared. It's like your race is about to start soon, and you're like waiting for that last like 3 2 1 go, you know that cue to run. So this is just that weird moment where you're not racing yet, and but like that race is about to start. But don't worry, this is sort of like a uh, those races where you have like a partner and both of you have like one leg tied, so there's that coordination race that goes on. It's sort of like that, okay? Your partner's divine itself, so you're not running this race all alone. Divine's right there with you, like, chalo beta, let's do this, Um, the divine's your partner, you have your leg tied with the divine, and you're not alone in this, so don't be scared. And if anytime you feel like you're alone, you're lonely, just look up in the sky and just know that divine's looking down at you, like not looking down as in oh my god this is terrible what a lame human. Nah, looking down as in how when you're holding a child in your arms, you sort of look down at that child, right? You're not like you're not looking down at them in a very derogatory way. You're more like looking out of them, looking down at them out of affection. So, universe, divine, God, goddesses, whatever you believe in, is sort of looking down at you with that affection, not like not like sort of in that way. I hope you catch my drift. So, like, take the rest that you're given. You're about to get big opportunities that, don't always come easily. And you just take that leap of faith. Sometimes these opportunities come in very scary ways. They seem like very overwhelming and scary. Don't be scared, okay? Like I said, your partner is the divine. You're not in this alone. Okay, is there like something I could clarify for you? You don't just be his friend right now. Don't. Does that work? Is that like, am I audible now? So as we were discussing your connection with him, uh, be his friend right now. We'll figure out what's there to figure out later. All these complicated feelings, because it's a lot of things altogether, right? It's not just a one day connection. It's something built out of love over the time. So these huge changes are huge. And they're not something you can rush and discuss. These are something where where you talk all night about it. So you'll be required to put in the time into this relationship to move it forward. So like in these last moments where he's sort of getting prepared to leave, and if you try rushing this, it will be a whole mess. So like, better to just you know let things flow naturally. Thank you as well for trusting me with your reading, your time, space, and energy. And I hope I'm given the honor to read for you again. Um, I think I've answered everyone on the queue, so if I've skipped anyone, if I've accidentally missed anyone, let me know. If not, I'll be ending the stream here today. Bye bye. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here today, for trusting me with your readings, your time, space, and energies. And I hope I'm given the honor to read for all of you again. And hence, until next time, bye bye.